How to set up Wi-Fi after buying a new router. Here are the steps to set up Wi-Fi after buying a new router. Connect your new router to your modem. The modem is the device that provides you with internet access. It is usually provided by your internet service provider, ISP. To connect your router to your modem, you will need to use an Ethernet cable. Connect one end of the Ethernet cable to the LAN port on your modem and the other end to the WAN port on your router. Turn on your router. Your router should have a power button on the back or side. Once you have turned on your router, it will take a few minutes to boot up. Log into your router's web-based configuration utility. To do this, you will need to open a web browser and enter the IP address of your router. The IP address is usually printed on the back of your router. Once you have entered the IP address, you will be prompted to enter a username and password. The username and password are usually printed on the back of your router. Configure your router settings. The settings that you need to configure will vary depending on the type of router that you have. However, most routers will require you to configure the following settings: wireless network name, SSID. This is the name of your wireless network. Wireless security type. This is the type of security that you want to use for your wireless network. The most common types of security are WPA2 and WPA. Wireless security password. This is the password that you will use to connect to your wireless network. Save your changes and reboot your router. Once you have configured your router settings, you need to save your changes and reboot your router. To do this, click on the Save button and then click on the Reboot button. Connect to your wireless network. Once your router has rebooted, you can connect to your wireless network by using the SSID and password that you configured in step 4. If you are having trouble setting up your new router, you can contact your ISP or the manufacturer of your router for help. Here are some tips to fix Wi-Fi not working. Check if your modem or router is turned on. This may seem obvious, but it's always a good idea to start by checking the basics. Make sure that your modem and router are plugged in and turned on. Check your cables. Make sure that all of the cables connecting your modem and router are properly plugged in. If any of the cables are loose, plug them in securely. Restart your modem and router. Sometimes, restarting your modem and router can fix connectivity issues. To do this, unplug your modem and router from the power outlet for 30 seconds. Then, plug them back in and wait for them to boot up. Check for signal strength. If you're using a wireless connection, make sure that you're within range of your router. If you're too far away, you may not be able to connect to the internet. Update your router's firmware. Router manufacturers often release firmware updates that can fix bugs and improve performance. To check for updates, log into your router's web-based configuration utility and look for a firmware update option. Factory reset your router. If you've tried all of the above and you're still having problems, you can try factory resetting your router. This will erase all of the settings on your router and return it to its factory default settings. To do this, find the reset button on your router and press it for 10 seconds. Contact your internet service provider. If you've tried all of the above and you're still having problems, you can contact your internet service provider for help. They may be able to diagnose the problem and provide you with a solution.